Janice Hayes says housing is her hobby. She bought this building in Dayton decades ago.
I set up a personal office in one of the units, and the other I rented out to tenants.
Then she began investing time to care for her husband when he got cancer.
My focus and attention was where it should be in my home, so I boarded the building up.
Her husband died in 2020. Not long after, she stopped getting tax bills for the property and realized it wasn't hers anymore.
I feel violated. I feel abused. I feel unprotected.
The I-Team found this document in county records filed in April 2018 saying Janice signed the property over to Terry Thomas and his company At the End of the Day, LLC.
The signature does not even look like mine.
Janice eventually sued when she learned about the document. According to a decision filed in March in the case, the judge wrote Janice didn't find out until 3 years later that the false and fraudulent quitclaim deed forged her signature. I went to an address in Trotwood listed for Thomas and his company to ask how his name ended up on the deed, but no one answered. The I-Team got documents showing the property in Dayton has since changed hands 2 more times through quitclaim deeds. The current owner is a business registered to Brandon McClure.
So this is your collection of the paper trail of this court case?
Most of it, not all of it, but most of it.
Janice tells the I-Team she and her lawyer argued otherwise in court, but the judge ruled McClure acted without fraud or collusion to obtain the property in Dayton, and that McClure and his company are entitled to the building because since buying it, he's spent at least $73,000 on renovations. The judge wrote Janice allowed the property to deteriorate and added McClure and his company also are innocent victims of the same quitclaim deed fraud.
From January of 2023 to the present, I have received 91 referrals regarding quitclaim deed fraud.
Recorder Stacey Benson Taylor says deed fraud is on the rise, and she's referring cases to the Montgomery County Prosecutor's Office.
I think there are 8 or 10 current right now.
But that's where Matt Heck tells the I-Team, for several reasons, quitclaim deed fraud is difficult to prosecute.
Many times we don't hear about it until a long time after the event took place. Other times people are simply not around, so we have no witnesses.
In the case of that Dayton building Janice once owned, Heck's office told the I-Team it opened a criminal investigation, but said there was insufficient evidence to indicate the identity of the person who committed the fraud. In the end of Janice's civil case, the judge ruled McClure and his company can keep that Dayton property after paying Janice $19,000. But Janice told me what she wants is her property back.
We're not getting the kind of movement that we need for this kind of criminal activity.
The I-Team's John Bedell joins us live this afternoon. John, Janice told you she did not appeal the judge's decision.
No, she did not, James, and now she tells me she is pursuing some other avenues to try and get her property back. Benson Taylor tells the I-Team the Ohio Recorders Association thinks there needs to be change at the state level, and they are talking to the legislature about it. I've talked to a couple of our Miami Valley lawmakers who told me they are involved in conversations right now about what that bill might look like, any legislation might look like. Of course, we'll let you know about any new bills at the State House in Columbus.
All right, John, keep us posted on what happens with Janice as well. The I-Team's John Bedell live for us this afternoon.